I have this amplifier, which is 10 meg to 2 gigahertz, 1 watt, 1695, and it comes in a nice heat sink. A little bit damaged there. I've already taken this apart and put some heatsink compound between the circuit board and the heatsink itself. So here's what the characteristics are. 10 to 2,000, 38 decibels, some gain figures, half an amp at some indeterminate voltage. We'll take a look at it. This little amplifier is rated for 10 to 24 volts of input. I got it set at 15 right now. According to specs, it's good for 30 dB of output. It has 38 dB of gain. So that means if I put in minus 8 dBm, I should get an output of 30 dBm. And 30 dBm is 1 watt. So I powered it up. I'm supplying 15 volts and it's drawing 320 milliamps. I have the output from my spectrum analyzer tracking generator here with a level of minus 8 dBm. I've got a 20 dB attenuator inserted. Here's the tracking generator set to minus 8 dBm. We're sweeping from 10 megahertz to 1.5 gigahertz. Now that's the upper limit of my spectrum analyzer. The Chinese amplifier is spec'd to 2 gigahertz. And the output is 30 dBm. I got a reference offset of 20 dB. Now this falling off, I did not normalize the spectrum analyzer. The spectrum analyzer falls off about the same amount. I can increase the tracking generator level, and you see it doesn't go much higher than 30 dBm. Once I get to minus 8 dBm, that's the limit. Increasing it doesn't increase the output very much. This is using a tracking generator which sweeps continuously. Let's input a sine wave. This is the output of my sine wave generator, and sweeping from 10 to 300 megahertz. The sine wave generator is set at 25 megahertz. You can see that. You see it's fairly free of harmonics. I mean, I can't discern any harmonics. I'm going to put in this sine wave signal into the Chinese amplifier. I've got my sine wave generator input into the amplifier, and this is the output. And notice I'm not at 30 dBm, I'm at 21 dBm. So I can increase the output of the sine wave generator. See what's happening? If I go up the whole way to 30, see these harmonics developing? There we have a marker at 50, the second harmonic. There's the third harmonic. So I really can't get 30 dBm of output without significant harmonics. For example, that harmonic is minus, say, 13. Go back to the peak, plus 27. So it's down there, but it's not insignificant. If I reduce the input to the amplifier to 25 decibels of output, or 23 decibels, things are getting better. But if I increase it to provide a 30 dBm output power, see what's happening? This amplifier has been operating maybe 15 minutes, and I cannot hold my fingers on the heatsink.